Minneapolis, the Vikings' actions this offseason have finally shown an encouraging change in philosophy. The franchise is at peace with some uncertainty that could result in a short-term slide while keeping a long-term view at the forefront of their decisions. The foggy picture ahead is much better than the consistent mediocrity we've seen from the team the last 15 years. If the goal is to hang a banner, it's fruitless to build a team consistently in playoff contention without legitimate Super Bowl aspirations. It appears Vikings general manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah believes that, to stay in contention, fill the stadium, give fans reason to hope. And only hope. It's time to be a less predictable organization. The Vikings have the 9th highest winning percentage all-time and are the only franchise in the top 15 without a Super Bowl. The organization has shown this offseason its commitment to getting over the mountaintop. More Vikings, ex-Packer Aaron Jones gets a fresh start as the Vikings enter their post-Kirk Cousins era. When discussing trading up lots of draft capital to move up in the first round and select a quarterback, Adofo-Mensah said last week, "Just because something is risky doesn't mean you're scared of it." He continued, "It's uncertain, and we got to take our swing. That doesn't give us any pause." That should sound like music to fans. The Vikings won only one playoff game in 6 years with former quarterback Kirk Cousins. Blame it on roster management, former coach Mike Zimmer, the offensive line, the defense or Cousins, it does not matter. What does is this: the team was never a true Super Bowl contender with Cousins. There were too many deficiencies. That would have likely remained the case had he resigned. That's why fans should be thrilled with this offseason. They won't have to cling to an in-the-hunt graphic all December as proof of their team's legitimacy. Instead, the team focused on the longer-term direction of the franchise. The roster management contributing to consistent mediocrity is why the Twin Cities market is in the longest drought of any men's professional metro with 4 major sports teams in the country, 119 consecutive seasons without a championship appearance. Prioritizing the hope of building a championship team, not a playoff team, is what counts. The Vikings will likely be worse at the quarterback position for the next bit due to Cousins' departure. That is okay. The team is in a position to draft a quarterback near the top of the draft, potentially higher than any other time in franchise history. Adofo-Mensah and coach Kevin O'Connell have risked a lot on this offseason. That should be exhilarating for fans because, at the very least, they know what can't happen for the next few years, a relevant team on paper in training camp not being relevant when it counts.